Hi guys, my name is Shizwell, and today you're going to be watching some gameplay on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Nuketown. I think this was done today during the double XP weekends, and it's kill confirmed, and I do pretty good. To go a little bit on there, I'm rank I think around 30 in this video because I like to reset my stats a lot, and I'm using the MTAR and the 5.7. That's all I'm going to go into with the Call of Duty side of things, because I actually want to go into another topic that I hope won't go over 8 minutes, but we'll see. If it does, you'll just be black screening for the rest of the video, sadly enough. So, I don't know if any of you guys have noticed this. I don't know if you guys use this. I don't know what I'm talking about, notice this. I don't know if you guys use this. I'm sure most of you do, but AdBlock. That's what I'm trying to talk about here. AdBlock, AdBlock Plus, whatever you want to call it. Maybe you have some ghetto version of AdBlock that you like to use. I don't know. I don't really care. I myself, I don't use AdBlock. And the reason I don't use AdBlock is because when you go to a site like, I don't know, let me think. I guess like a site owned by like a small person or like somebody's blog or something, the ads on the side of the screen are pretty much, what makes them their money. So, or if you went to like a live stream, I guess is like something a better example. If you went to a live stream, like let's say you decide to watch some random person live stream on Twitch, right? But you're using AdBlock. So because you're using AdBlock, whenever somebody like displays an ad, that's not like, let's say that person like, streams like all the time because that's like their main source of revenue. If you're using AdBlock, well then you're cutting off their supply of revenue, but you're watching it for free. Look at it like this, right? It's like you're pirating a movie. That's what I like to think of it of, right? It's like you're pirating a movie. You are restricting the movie company from making their money, except the difference is the person you're restricting it from isn't a multi-million-dollar person. The person you're restricting it from is somebody who is living off of this stuff for a life, maybe. I don't know. I don't really know anybody's position. I'm sure porn sites don't live off of you for a life. I'm sure they have a lot of revenue from the people who don't use AdBlock. But like I'm saying, if somebody's like live streaming and you're going onto their channel and you're watching their content, they don't have assets in the bank so that even if you pirate their content, that they could just rely on that. Usually, they are just living off of your live streaming, you watching them. And I'm not trying to say as if you're like, if you guys use AdBlock, the world is doomed or whatever. What I'm trying to say is, I guess, AdBlock isn't exactly the way I like to look at things. See, I know my friends, they like to use AdBlock, which I've harped on them. I'm like, why would you use AdBlock? It just restricts the person who's making the content money. Which is like if I become big on YouTube, which I know I'm not big right now, but if I become big on YouTube, or I decide to become, I'm just all of a sudden just a big streamer, right? And then I decide to make money off of my content, well, the people who are deciding that they are going to turn on AdBlock, well, then they are blocking me making my own money, which makes me mad. If I don't get what I want, if I don't get my money, then I'm going to start calling JG Wentworth and get my money, because it's just because of those people, and obviously AdBlock isn't like small, it's like a large group of people using AdBlock. I'm sure like the 82-year-old grandmother who uses Internet Explorer 4 doesn't know how to use AdBlock and still like Windows 98, obviously. But then again, she's probably looking up cooking diaries or whatever, or looking up her favorite pumpkin pie recipe. But like the people who are 20-somethings and who go to college and who don't care for ads, they're probably just have AdBlock on all the time. Which I understand like AdBlock for sites that are annoying and they have ads and they're really bad, and they're just trying to spit ads out of you, just to get every single little penny. But sites that, for sites like that, I'd be like, sure, why not? AdBlock them, it makes sense. But like, there's sites that are like, I don't know, there are sites that are like owned by people, and like, let's say it's just like a blog, right? Like it's somebody's blog that they're making money off of. It's like a side thing for them. If it's just their blog, why do you need AdBlock for that? Why do you need to have AdBlock on to block their one ad on the side of the page? What's the point of that, man? You're just restricting their little side job money that they want. Oh, maybe it's the money they use to pay the web server bills every month. I mean, I don't know. I wanted to make this rant because or this, I guess, video, because I just thought, like, you know, everybody uses AdBlock, who's, you know, technically ahead, and then, you know, there are other people who really don't care. Like, I'm one of the people who don't care. You can throw, like, 10 ads at me. I'll just close them out, you know? Right now, I mean, and I'm not somebody who, like, closes out all their windows. Right now I have 4 Chrome windows open, each having like 20 tabs. That's why I have like 8 gigs of memory, because most of them are used by Chrome. I really don't care how many ads are thrown up on the screen. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is like the content that somebody provides me. If they're providing me good content, I don't care. I'm going to give you my viewership, and you can have your ad revenue through me. I'm not going to block you from having your ad revenue because I want to use AdBlock or AdBlock Pro, which I think is even stupider, because I mean, even though the guy, you know, he decided he wanted to make it to block ads or whatever, to buy his thing instead of giving the people who actually make the content their own money, I just don't see that as like morally right. It just doesn't make sense to me. I understand he's probably a very good developer, I mean, but at the same time, I mean, if I was to make something like that, instead of like literally blocking out, because what happens is an AdBlock, I know I have like 2 minutes to explain this, but what happens in AdBlock is it actually stops the actual connection from coming through from the ad. If I was to make it, I would engineer it so that it literally stripped the ad out of the page and, you know, let the service come in, so at least you can like fool into thinking you're there, right? But no, it blocks the HTTP connection, and it makes it seem like, well, you didn't actually visit the site according to the advertiser. Which, it's just not good for the content maker, and that's all I'm trying to say here. It's just like pirating a movie. It's just like it's like stealing. It's like stealing. That's pretty much what it is, in my opinion. It's like going to somebody, taking something, and then you don't even like pay them for it. I don't know, guys. That's just my opinion on it. That's why I like to turn AdBlock off, and that's why I think that my friends who have it on are pretty stupid when they have it on, because it's just like, you know, you're just denying the content makers their own money, and the content makers deserve their money no matter who they are, and that's just my personal opinion on it. I don't know how much this video has left. Actually has a good 30 seconds, or 40 seconds, but I think I go like 42 and 16 or something like that. It's a kill confirmed, but I think it's like the 3rd game I played that day, and then I kept lagging out of games, so I was like, screw it, I didn't want to play anymore. Like I said, I'm rocking the MTAR. Stats are reset, and I had AdBlock turned off the whole time. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, by the way, if you guys are wondering how to play COD, I'm just going to give you guys a quick tip here, right? At the beginning of the game, actually I don't know if I do this, but at the beginning of the game, I might throw out a flash over the bus into the other enemy's spawn. If you're ever playing on Nuketown, do that, because you can't throw a grenade, but you can throw a stun, and that'll stun the person. And I just went over the time allotted. So there's a helpful tip, guys, to be pro like me with the 1.67 KD at rank 30. That's how you do it. Anyways, my name's been T. Shrizwell, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.